Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is Nuraina Shahira binti Muhammad Sazali, a student of early childhood education at University Polytechnic Malaysia. Today, I would like to present my final year project, which is the title is The Impact of Gadgets Toward Children Language Development at the Preschool Level. So, this study was complete under the supervision of my Madam Erina Asmawani binti Abu Bakar, and I am truly grateful for her support and guidance through this research. The purpose of this project is to examine both the positive and negative impact of gadget on preschool children with the increasing use of smartphones and tablet among young children, especially during and after the pandemic. It's important to understand how this affects their ability to speak, their listening and communicate effectively. So in today's digital world, gadgets are everywhere, including in the hands of children as young as 4 years old, whether it's watching YouTube videos, playing language games, or using learning apps. Gadgets have become a major part of child's daily life. While some parents believe gadgets can help with learning, others are worried that too much screen time might delay speech and reduce social interaction. Research has shown both benefits and drawbacks. For example, Rahman and Ismail 2022 report that over 70% of Malaysian preschoolers have access to gadget daily. However, Teleton Kids Institute 2022 found that passive screen time can reduce word exposure by over 1,000 words per day. This raises an important question. Are gadgets helping or harming language development at this critical stage of early childhood? Unfortunately, there is still a gap in local research that looks at both the good and the bad side together, especially in the Malaysian preschool context. That's why this study is significant not just for academic purpose, but also to provide insight for parents, teachers, and even policymakers. So basically, this research was guided by two main objectives, which is the first one is to identify the positive impact of gadget use on children language development. The second one is to determine the negative impact of gadget use on children language development. So, to achieve this objective, I use a quantitative research method, and I focusing on sample of 30 parents from Gombak, Selangor. The main research tool was a structured questionnaire distributed through online platform, which is Google Form. So the questionnaire includes questions about the gadget usage pattern and how children respond in terms of language skills. This approach helped me collect reliable data on how parents perceive the effect of gadget on their children's vocabulary, speech clarity, interest in language learning, and social communication. So let's move to the most important part, which is the finding. So the finding from positive impact is many parents observe that their children learn new words from gadgets, especially through song, stories, and ABC videos. The highest score in the data show that children often repeat of or use new words. Um, New words. They hear from digital content. Gadget also increase interest in language learning when used with supervision. Children were reported to speak more confidently and show excitement when interacting with apps or language based on games. But unfortunately, they also have a negative impact. On the flip side, overuse of gadget lead to less real life communication. Some parents notice that their children prefer screen over socializing, um, which is may affect lah their speaking skills. There were also cases where children imitated inappropriate language from online content, and parents agree that excessive gadget use may delay speech, especially without proper supervision. I have also created table and chart to summarize these findings clearly in my poster, showing the contrast between positive and negative response. In short, gadgets are not completely bad and completely good. Their effect depends on how they are used and what kind of content is consumed, and whether parents are involved during screen time. So through this project, I've learning that technology is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how we use it. Personally, I found it eye-opening to see how many parents use gadget as part of daily parenting, especially post-COVID. I also learned that adult guidance is the most important factor in ensuring gadget help rather than harm. One of the biggest challenge I faced was collecting response from parents within a limited time frame. Some were not comfortable answering online forms, and I had to follow up the multiple times. But with persistence, I was able to complete the data collection. As for the future, I would recommend that more research be done with larger and more diverse samples, perhaps involving teachers as well. I also think parental education programs on gadget supervision should be promoted in preschoolers. So that's conclude my presentation on the impact of gadgets toward children's language development in the preschool level. Thank you so much for your attention. Waalaikumsalam and have a great day.